Teague Travis.
I guess start off new weight class. You're going up. Talk about that transition. Like, I guess how did it come to be? Did you approach coaches and say, "Hey, I want to wrestle 57," or how'd that go?
Yeah, kinda. I knew that last year cutting the 41 was a pretty big cut, and I spent a lot of time in the weight room this summer and just kept getting bigger and bigger, and just kind of filling out and maturing more. And I saw that the 57 spot was open, and I was like, just go be the guy there and do it for the team. And so far it's been working out pretty good.
How much you weigh now?
But yeah, I usually walk around at like 65, 64.
Has your success this year, has that surprised you, or is this kind of what you expected?
I've always just been working hard every day and just taking it just 1 week at a time and not getting like too high or too low. Just working hard and just focusing on getting better, and just eventually knowing that my time will come, and when I do get the opportunity to make the most out of it. And I know that the work I put in, that I've done everything I possibly can to win and put myself in positions to win.
John has talked about how this team feels different.
Mm-hmm.
You got guys like Dayton.
Mm-hmm.
Dayton can show up, wrestle his match, do his own thing.
Right.
But instead, he's really involved, and it seems like a lot of people have followed that lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just wrestling for each other more, and just feeding off, like when the guys come out and win, and then you want to follow them up, and then that's what wins big dual meets, and getting upsets, and just feeding off each other and working for each other every day. And then you don't want to let your teammates down, so you want to go out there and perform.
Tegan's match was ahead of yours, so you're probably in a focus period there, but Jersey's is after yours.
Yeah.
How much did you enjoy that?
It's awesome seeing a guy like Jersey get that big win and really just secure for the team, and seeing him step up as a freshman. It's really cool to see.
Steve, you've been a part of the team the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What's significantly different about this year's team than last year?
This year's
Not just win and loss, obviously, but kind of behind the scenes, the little things.
the little things. I think we're just more focused and more paying more attention to the little things, and more like united as a team and wrestling as one instead of individuals.
What do you think's kind of the root of that success?
The root of that success, I think, just believing in ourselves more, and then just winning like the tough little battles between every match, or everyone's winning the close matches. As last year we had a little bit of trouble winning the close matches.
Do you think the handful of the younger guys that are starting it as opposed to the past couple of years, have you seen that rejuvenate the older wrestlers at all?
Yeah, I think so. Just the younger guys coming in and stepping up when we need them, and them getting big wins, and them not shying away when like the pressure's there. It's been really exciting.
Maybe for the whole team, but especially at the middleweights, how much is Coleman Scott's presence?
It's helped a lot. I mean, it's just everything, just working every day and getting in a system and just focusing on little things and just going out there and believing.
He's intense too.
Yeah, and we respect a guy like Coleman and all that he's changing, and it's really making a difference.
Stillwater High School, going up to Columbia. Obviously, I don't know how often you talk to everybody back there, but what do you think the opportunity will give to some of those young wrestlers who, some of them will be here next year, 2 years?
Yeah, I think it'll be really cool for them to go up and wrestle in that kind of environment on the road and before our duel. So hopefully get them ready to come wrestle here.
So didn't your dad wrestle for Mizzou?
Yeah, and I grew up in Columbia since I was like basically my whole life. So
a little weird, like wrestling that match? Or
Yeah, I mean, not making it bigger than what it is, but obviously can't ignore that. Like, I did grow up there, and my uncle and my dad both went there and wrestled there. So yeah, there's a little history with that, but just gotta attack it one match at a time and worry about wrestling Arizona State first on Friday.
Can you compare the Hearn Center to Gallagher-Iba?
No, you really can't. No. Just wrestling Gallagher-Iba is a lot different, and just like the history here and how all the fans get involved. It's something else, and you get that feeling out there. You don't get that feeling, I feel like, necessarily at the Hearns.
So then how did you end up at Oklahoma State?
I just ended up here because I like the style, I like the coaches more, and wanted to come here figured I'd have the best opportunity here to become the wrestler that I am.
Coach Smith has said you're probably the hardest worker in the room. Talk about like where that comes from, and I guess what you see in yourself in doing that and being that.
Just kind of every day, just go as hard as you possibly can, and then just keep, and putting your head down and knowing that eventually my time's going to come, and just staying ready for every opportunity. And it's all. I mean, I'm not like the fastest or the most athletic guy, so I've always had to work hard to get to where I am.
Teague, have you thought about how, I don't want to say define it, but how these next couple weekends could propel you guys' season?
Yeah, we definitely have a tough upcoming duels, and I feel like going ahead and getting a win against Mizzou would be really huge in the Big 12. And then the Iowa duel, of course, we want to go get that one and win it here.
Whenever you as a first-year starter or as a wrestler in general, have you thought about how wins like that could kind of cement in your mind as a wrestler?
Yeah, for sure. Just being ready to go wrestle these tough duels and go out there and perform and not fold out there under pressure.
Anything else, guys? All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.